Did y'all not watch the Super Bowl and the amount of talent on both teams? And y'all want to trade away one of our superstars? And if y'all get the What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back. Like I never left. How y'all doing, man? Happy Sunday. Listen. Before I get started, man, shout out to my channel sponsor, Bet US, for sponsoring this video. You into sports betting, even though football is over and all that, let the best take care of you. Hit Bet US. It's some insanity flowing through the streets. Insanity. And listen, we about to get deep into football. I'm about to start breaking it down so it can forever be broken. I got some things I want to start discussing, mock drafts I want to start doing, ways we can improve this team. Hypothetical, obviously. I don't control the team, but I run a YouTube channel, and that's what I do. So yeah, we're going to be talking about all kinds of different things. I'm not going to lay it out for everyone because it's a lot of content creators. I'm trying to keep some of my ideas to myself. But let's talk about Micah Parsons, man. And the fact that 103.5 The Fan, other media outlets, other reporters have been floating this idea since the Super Bowl. And I thought it came and went with the Super Bowl. I thought Jerry and them was trying to steal headlines, but 103.5 The Fan don't work for the Cowboys, but we have seen that they're connected. Even with the Brian Schottenheimer hire, people that work at that radio station hear things because they're connected to people in the building. So you start getting information and news early. That's why I listen to them. It's not that I think they got the most intellectual prowess or they're the best Cowboys outlet. It's because I try to take nuggets from what I can. And hearing them talk, do multiple segments, talking about trading away Micah Parsons is lunacy to me. I don't understand it. I'm not going to subscribe to it. And it's stupid. But let me explain to you why. We are in an arms race. Football is an arms race. Let's just admit what's going on. Back in the day, just culture could maybe win you a championship. It wasn't all just talent. Coaching and culture was like 70-80% of this thing. Look at some of New England's teams. They didn't have some of the best players. Now, they did have the GOAT quarterback. And that's a heavy lift. That helps. But you were able to get by just having a unified culture. But things evolve, things change. Just like we watch running back evolve out of the game and evolve right back into the game, conveniently when our division rival wins a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? No hate to them. This ain't got nothing to do with them right now. This is me talking about the fact that it's an arms race. And anybody that realizes that and adapts to it are having success. They're all having success, including our division rival, who adopted this mantra back in 2017 when they won their last Super Bowl, or before they went to their other Super Bowl that they lost. Howie Roseman realizes one thing: the football organization that you run needs to be aggressive. You need to build on what you have, and you can't rest. You can't be like, I'm pretty good in that area. If you want to have the ultimate success, you have to go be aggressive. You have to. And not just aggressive in team building, just aggressive in all nature. On the field, building the team, free agency, aggressive in contracts, aggressive in everything. You have to want to have an edge or get an edge. You can't be status quo. You can't just sit around. You can't just wait around. And that's what we've been doing. The Cowboys have gotten very, 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 very complacent because we get other successes that mask on the field success, branding success and TV placement and discussion every day and arguments on Twitter and arguments in the comments on Instagram. And you think that, because we're talked about, we're relevant. On the field, outside of having some 12-win seasons and some regular season success, we're not relevant. So when you start to realize, I don't think we doing as good as we think, because you don't know it when you're in the midst of it. When you're winning 12 games a season for 3 years, you're like, we right there. And then you have a year like this and you were like, we're not right there. That's when you have to start making changes. Listen, I know what you're thinking. Football season is over. I don't care about betting because my team didn't make the Super Bowl. Well, listen, my team didn't make the Super Bowl, but it's okay. BetUS still got you. Just go to BetUS, use promo code YouTube150 for 150% first-time deposit bonus on your first deposit and 125% on your next two, up to $2,000 with your first 3 deposits on BetUS. I know it's frustrating, but look, March Madness is coming. You got NBA in full swing. It's still places you can go to get your betting fix. Parlays are still available, so it's okay. Don't sleep. BetUS got you, and I got you. I holla. What do I mean by making changes? Well, first things first, because I know you clicked on this talking about, you seen the thumbnail, you said, trading Micah Parsons, that's crazy. That's insanity. Yes, it is. Why would you trade one of your biggest weapons? It's an arms race. If Micah Parsons was a weapon, there's people that are like, knives, their guns, bats, chains, whatever your weapon is. He's a nuclear warhead. Micah Parsons is that good. To even be in the conversation, there's a lot of players in the NFL. To be in the conversation to be best on the side of the ball, you got to be pretty good. Micah Parsons is in discussions for best defensive player in the world. Just to be mentioned like that, you got to be pretty good. Why would you trade that away? Why? Because you don't like his podcast. You don't like that sometimes he comes out and he just kind of off the cuff with it. Micah Parsons is 25. And a lot of people that's discussing this, that hate on him, are armchair psychologists, quarterbacks, etc. Of course, you can come up with the perfect commentary after you watch him make a mistake. Some of these people are afraid to turn on a ring light, let alone get in front of people and give poignant conversation, interviews, etc. And you can say he don't have to have a podcast. He don't. What he do is his business. He makes money off it. Mind your business. I look at it like this. He's growing and maturing. And 28-year-old Micah Parsons might be the perfect leader. But 25-year-old Micah Parsons is still learning how to lead. And I want to give him the grace to let him learn. But I don't want to get rid of that talent when we're in an arms race. We need to be adding people to Micah Parsons, not taking away. Last time we did something this stupid, it wasn't on the same level. We traded away Amari Cooper for a dap and a handshake, and we ain't recovered since. Our passing game ain't been right since. Yes, Dak Prescott won an All-Pro, and he's able to elevate, throw a lot of touchdowns and stuff. But as far as just being lethal, in moments we really need him, since Amari Cooper, we ain't been quite right. You don't take away when you got great talent unless you have a plan to replace. That's it. You don't take away. You don't trade Micah Parsons. I had to speak on this because it won't die. And I need y'all to, I wonder what CFT thinks. Come to my channel and you can see this video and understand, oh, he thinks it's crazy. It's craziness. Now, I don't have no control. They might trade Micah Parsons for real. I think it's stupid, but they might, because the Jones family don't care what we're thinking about. It would set us back. It would set us back. Because as much as people say, well, trade him, we don't need him. I don't trust a team that has not been able to build a very great roster with Micah Parsons. You trust him to start over, get a lesser player, and then end up with a better roster? No, I don't see it. You don't let your personal opinions or anger for a situation mess up the broader picture. I'll give our division rivals this. I've heard Jalen Hurts don't like A.J. Brown, and they got beef, and this, that, and the other, and they don't like that he ain't throwing the ball and all this. You know what? They put all that ish to the side and went out there and handled business, because you grown men, and you got a job to do that you're getting paid very well to do. If you don't like Micah Parsons and you're a teammate, a colleague, a staffer, a owner, talk to him. We need to figure this out. You are too good to be gone. But what you don't do is say, I don't care. I'm trading them. Okay. And then you look up and you still will be suffering because you traded away one of the best players in the NFL. I'm not with it. I am not with it. So swallow your pride, get over it. Realize you got one of the best players on the earth at what he does. And you figure out how to add to, not take away. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. Shout out to my channel sponsor, BetUS. Tired of this insanity, man. We should be talking about team building and what we can do to make this team better. Not let's subtract one of the best players on earth. Insanity.